Let's check our audio. Oh, and I thought it might be a little knackered. So let's see here. That. Ba 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 ba. Sweet. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and drop that. Close that. We're going to come on over here. Booyah! All right, let's go ahead and get into the game. Scabba doo 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 doo. Skibba doo 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 doo. We are gonna play some Magic tonight. We're gonna do some quick draft. And quick draft is Eldraine right now, which is great because that means that we can do that new quest that popped up this expansion. Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Let's play some of this stuff right here. Reward 1,000 gold. Complete 3 quick draft matches. Okay, so I don't play quick draft at all, really. This is going to be the very first Wilds of Eldraine draft I've ever done. So let's take a quick look at what our themes are for this. So we need to build a 40 card deck out of whatever we get. And so our archetypes are the Frost Queen, that's blue and white. Control the flow of combat by tapping your opponent's creatures and taking the sky with flyers. Okay, sounds pretty simple. You tap down, keep them tapped, get some flyers on board, try to beat them up. Blue-black is Enchanting Slumber. Assemble a team of flying fairies and support them with tricky spells and creature removal to win the long game. Okay? I can see some people trying to push fairies, but I think if you're going to do any kind of tribal thing, I think rats might be a little bit better and a little bit faster too. Speaking of, black and red is the Dark Piper. Create a massive number of rat tokens to swarm past your opponent's defenses. Be aggressive and take advantage of cards that reward you for your attackers trading off in combat. Okay. Then we have the red-green, which is Ruby and the Wolf. Call forth what lurks in the wilderness of Eldraine, summoning high-powered creatures or enhancing your small creatures with rolls and combat tricks. So pretty much what red-green always wants to do, in draft at least. And that's like 4+ power matters kind of decks. So that'll be very straightforward. Green-white is Armont and the Beasts. Gather an army of creatures and get bonuses for enchanting them with rolls and other auras. Then go all out when you have the upper hand. Okay, so it's kind of like a builder-spender style deck. You build up, build up, build up until you have the advantage, and then you just go smash them. Black-white is Pale as Snow. Make use of the bargain and roll mechanics and get rewarded for your creatures and enchantments going to the graveyard. Then we have blue-red, the Magician's Misstep. Go aggressive, or be more controlling with a flurry of bewitching instants and sorceries to keep your opponent off balance. So, Spellslinger. And then green-black, we have Greta the Witch Hunter. Creature removal and life gain will help stave off your opponent's attacks until you're able to command the board with big creatures and food rewards. Golgari could be good. And then we have white-red, which is Brawl at the Grand Ball. Enhance your creatures with rolls and take advantage of the celebration mechanic with low mana, aggressive creatures, and spells. Okay, so me personally, out of all of these, I probably am going to end up going with either red-green, white-green, or black-green, because those seem to be the ones that have like a lot of good support, and not just that, but don't necessarily need the support to win. So I'm gonna hope to get something good in black-green. Otherwise, maybe green-red. White-green might be like a backup. But we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. It'll be fun. So let's go and hop in. We're going to spend 750 gems. So our goal ultimately is to get to the top here, which is 950 gems and 2 packs. But more realistically, we're probably going to get to about 3 or 4 wins, which is about 450 and 1 pack. So let's see how we do. Yes, we purchased this item. Okay, our first pack has Hilda's Crown of Winter. That's a very, very good card. Griffin Airy at the beginning of your end step. If you gained 3 more life this turn, create a 2/2 white Griffin creature with flying. That's pretty cool. Spell Scorn Coven. Adventure, return target spell to its owner's hand. And when it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. Okay, that's not bad. Ooh, Knight of Sweets Revenge. That's pretty good. Sir Armont the Redeemer, white, green. Enters the battlefield, create a monster roll token attached to another target creature you control. Enchanted creatures you control get +1/+1. Alright, that's not bad. Besotted Knight. Balloonist Gatekeeper. Diminisher Witch. When Diminisher Witch enters the battlefield, if it was bargained, create a cursed roll token attached to target creature and opponent controls. Not bad. Spell Stutter, that's a counter spell. Sugar Rush, Voracious Vermin, Cut In, it's pretty good removal. Unruly Catapult, it's a 0/4, and Hollow Scavenger. So out of everything here, honestly, I think Hilda's Crown of Winter is the pick, because I don't have to play this in white or blue. I can play this in anything. Everything on it reads colorless. So let's take it. All right, next up, we have Bitter Chill. Okay, so we got some more tap synergy. Enchant creature. When Bitter Chill enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its control's untap step. When Bitter Chill is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay 1. If you do, scry 1, then draw a card. Okay, not bad. Stab Wound. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -2/-2. At the beginning of the upkeep of enchanted creature's controller, that player loses 2 life. Well, that's pretty good. That is really good. I like that. Obira the Dreaming Duelist. Flash, flying. Whenever another fairy enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay, so that's definitely a build around. Soul Guide Lantern. Return Triumphant. That could be good. Balloonist Gatekeeper. Minstrosity. Rowan's Grim Search. That's a pretty good card. Grand Ball Guest. Bestial Bloodline. Red Tooth Genealogist. Titanic Growth. And Evolving Wilds. So we could lean into the Tappy Tappy, or we could go into black for the Stab Wound. I think we might want the Stab Wound. That seems like a better card. A little bit more expensive, but I'm into it. All right, next up, Knightly Valor. Enchant. It's 5 mana. Enchant creature. When Knightly Valor enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with Vigilance. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 in Vigilance. Okay, so it's a 2-for-1 kind of thing. Splashy Spellcaster. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a sorcerer roll token attached to up to 1 other target creature you control. All right, it's not bad. 3 Bowls of Porridge. Archon's Glory. Diminisher Witch. Vantress Transmuter. Tap target creature, create. Oh, pardon me. Create a curse roll attached to it, and then you can cast it as a 3/4. Fell Horseman. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, and this shuffles into the library when it dies. Kindled Heroism. Target creature gets +1/+0, gains first strike, you scry 1. Okay. Ratcatcher Trainee. Pest Problem. Create 2 1/1 black rat creature tokens with this creature can't block. As long as it's your turn, Ratcatcher Trainee has first strike. That's not bad. Not bad at all, honestly. We have a Leaping Ambush. Return from the Wilds. Ooh, I like that card. That card's pretty good. Scarecrow Guide. 2/1 reach. Add 1 mana of any color. So What do we go with? It's kind of a pack with like a lot of nothing in it. We'll go with Return from the Wilds because it's a little bit of like mana fixing and also can create a human or a food token. So we'll go with that. Just in case we like draw into some like food synergies. All right, Tenacious Tome Seeker. 3 mana, 3/2 bargain. When Tenacious Tome Seeker enters the battlefield, if it was bargain, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so it's a Scrivener. We have Ego Drain. Troyan, the Gusty Explorer. Add green blue. Spend this mana only to cast spells with mana value 5 or greater, or spells with X in the mana cost. And is a looter. That's not bad. Ooh, Cooped Up. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. I like Cooped Up. I like that a lot. Rhyme for Reindeer. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature and opponent controls. Why doesn't it have flying? It's literally flying in this artwork. It should have flying. Another Diminisher Witch. Baronati. So this tells me that like not a lot of people are going into blue right now. So we might be able to sneak into blue. Let's see, we have Brave the Wilds. We have Redcap Thief. Minecart Daredevil. Target creature gets +2/+1 until end of turn, or 4/2. So let's see. Out of these choices, I think the right thing to take is Cooped Up. Even if we don't end up going that color, getting that ready in case we do go that color is good. All right, we have Intangible Virtue. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1 in Vigilance. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Picklock Prankster. Mill 4 cards, then put an instant, sorcery, or fairy card from among the milled cards into your hand. And it is a Flying Vigilance 1/3. That's actually pretty good. Spell Scorn Coven. Tattered Ratter. Charmed Clothier. 3/3 flying. Enters the battlefield, create a Royal Roll token attached to another target creature. Slumbering Keepguard. 1 white. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. 3. Slumbering Keepguard gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each enchantment you control. Storm-Killed Prowler. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Storm-Killed Prowler. We have the Sky Beast Tracker. 2/4. When you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, create a food token. Candy Trail. Here's battlefield, scry 2. Sacrifice, gain 3 life and draw a card. That's not too bad. Crystal Grotto. It's mana fixing. That has my attention. Picklock Prankster kind of does too. But I think we're trying to dig into too many colors though. So let's go with the Crystal Grotto. Alright, Dragon Mantle. When Dragon Mantle enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature gets red. This creature gets +1/+1. Oh, Fire Breathing. Okay. Ash the Party Crasher. Archon's Glory. Bargain. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If the spell is bargained, that creature also gains flying and lifelink until end of turn. Spell Stutter. Water Wings. Until end of turn, target creature you control has base power and toughness 4/4 against flying and hexproof. Aria's Whisper. That could be pretty good. Making someone discard 2 cards in this format is pretty good. We have Sweet Tooth Witch. Kindled Heroism. And Troublemaker Ufe. 2/2 for 2. Bargain. When Ufe enters the battlefield, if it was bargained, exile target artifact or enchantment and opponent controls. That could be pretty good. So we can go with Aria's Whisper or the Troublemaker Ufe. I think we want the Aria's Whisper. We need to get some creatures in this pile though. Where are my creatures at? Compulsion. Discard a card, draw a card. 2. Sacrifice Compulsion, draw a card. Not bad. Ooh, Disdainful Stroke. Tempest Heart. Okay. So for 4 mana, it's a 3/4 with trample, and whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on Tempest Heart. Or you got Scan the Clouds, which is 1 and a blue, instant adventure, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. That's a pretty decent card. Keep Guard, Twin Veil Guard, Spell Stutter, another Air's Whisper, Toadstool Admirer. It puts +1/+1 counters on itself. I think we want the Tempest Heart. Season of Growth 2 enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. I like that. That might be enough to make me go deeper into green. Break the spell. Destroy a target enchantment. If a permanent you controlled or a token was destroyed this way, draw a card. Another keep card. Aquatic Alchemist. Put target instant sorcery card from your graveyard on top of your library. 1/3. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, Aquatic Alchemist gets +2/+0 until end turn. Okay. Then we have Living Lectern. 0/4. Sacrifice. Draw a card. Create a sorcerer role token attached to up to one other target creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. And Titanic Growth. So I think Season of Growth. Confirm. All right, Griffin Airy. Knight of Sweet's Revenge. Diminisher Witch. Spell Stutter. Sugar Rush. Hollow Scavenger. We're going to go with the Hollow Scavenger. We need to get some creatures in this pile. Return Triumphant. Bestial Bloodline. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2. And then return from your graveyard to your hand. Titanic Growth. Let's reread Season of Growth real quick. Whenever a creature you control enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a... Okay, so any spell. So it doesn't have to be an enchantment or sorcerer or whatever. Any spell. So let's go with Bestial Bloodline. Confirm that. Then we have 3 Bowls of Porridge. Let's actually read this time. 2 colorless, 2 tap. Choose one that hasn't been chosen. 3 Bowls of Porridge deals 2 damage to target creature. Tap target creature, or sacrifice 3 Bowls of Porridge to gain 3 life. Okay, that's not bad. There's Diminisher Witch. Leaping Ambush. Target creature gets +1/+3 and gains reach until a turn, untap it. Then Scarecrow Guide. 2/1 reach. Add a mana color. Leaping Ambush. Alright, we have Rhyme for Reindeer. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under control, tap a creature. Okay. Diminisher Witch, Brave the Wilds. 1 green, bargain. If the spell was bargained, target land you control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with haste that's still a land. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. I think we'll take that. We have Sky Beast Tracker and Charmed Clothier. We could... Okay, let's look at what colors we have. We have mostly green, a couple black cards, and 1 white card. We might be able to dig into white. Yeah, because this... it's not that great. But also neither is this. I'll tell you what, let's go into green and try to get that whole 5 cost matters thing going. Okay, so we got Elusive Otter. That's Grove's Bounty and Prowess, 1/1. Okay. Then we have Dark Tutelage. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. That's not bad. Hearth Elemental. Picnic Ruiner. This is red-green. Stolen Goodies. Distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control. Okay. And whenever Picnic Ruiner attacks while you control a creature with power 4 or greater, Picnic Ruiner gains double strike until end of turn. Okay. That's actually not bad. Up the Beanstalk. That might be what we take. There's Cooped Up again. Snare Master Sprite. Warehouse Tabby. Wicked Visitor. Gnawing Crescendo. Skewer Slinger. Nice. Blocks or becomes blocked by a creature. Deals 1 damage to that creature. Here's Bestial Bloodline, Sky Beast Tracker, and Ginger Brute. Ginger Brute's not bad. How many creatures do we have? We have exactly 3 creatures. We just need to like get all in with the creatures right now. So let's see. We're not really looking at red a whole lot. We're looking mostly at green and a little bit of white and a little bit of black. So let's go with the bestial bloodline. Actually, no. Let's go with the tracker. Okay. Virtue of courage. Okay, that's not bad. Leyline of the Void. If in your hand at the beginning of the game, you may put it onto the battlefield. If your card will be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it. Okay. Gallant Pie Wielder. 2/3 for 3. First strike. Celebration. Has double strike as long as 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Belligerent of the Ball. 3/3 Celebration. Gets +1/+1 Menace. Charm Clothier. Frost Bridge Guard. That's not bad. Stormcloud Prowler. Ariet's Whisper. Grabby Giant. Create a treasure token. Or 4/3 Reach. Sacrifice an artifact or land, draw a card. Merry Bards. 3/2 for 3. When Bards enters the battlefield, you may pay 1. When you do, create a young hero roll token attached to target creature you control. Redcap Thief. Return from the Wilds. And Scarecrow Guide. Okay. So, Virtue of Courage is really good. Belligerent of the Ball. Charm Clothier. Frostbridge Guard. That's... Frostbridge Guard could be decent just because it's really low casting cost. But I'm kind of looking at Virtue of Courage just for its ability to deal damage. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent. Yeah, it's non-combat damage. I want to avoid this kind of garbage. Shoot. Honestly, I'm a little bit torn between the Frostbridge Guard and hate drafting the Virtue of Courage. Yeah, we'll take the Virtue. Who knows, we might end up going deeper into red. It's not like we can't do 3 colors. Whenever land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Oh. That's actually pretty cool. Stroke of Midnight. Destroy target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a 1/1 white human creature token. Oh. That's good removal. Twisted Fealty. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. Create a Wicked Roll token attached to up to 1 target creature. Okay, so steal a creature, create a Wicked Roll. For only 3 mana. Not bad. Hopeful Vigil. 1 and a white. Enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. Is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. That sounds pretty good right there. Make a knight. Get the scry 2 if you sacrifice it. Alright, Balloonist Gatekeeper. Entry denied. Return target creature you don't control with mana value 3 or less to its owner's hand. And then you can pay 6 and you get a 6/5. That could be pretty decent too. But we're not in blue at all. Except for like the Adventure on Tempest Heart. Ice Out. It's a counter spell. Ventress Transmuter. Tap target creature, create a cursed roll token attached to it. Fell Horseman. Grand Ball Guest. Return from the Wilds. And Candy Trail. I think it's either Stroke of Midnight or Hopeful Vigil. I think I'm going to go with the Hopeful Vigil, because it gives me a 2/2 with Vigilance. Bitter Chill, okay. Vampiric Rites, sacrifice a creature, gain 1 life, and draw a card. Stockpiling Celebrant. Enters the battlefield, you may return another target non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand. If you do, scry 2. So you have to return your own permanents to your hand. Aquatic Alchemist, Johan's Stopgap, Rowan's Grim Search, Gnawing Crescendo, Grabby Giant, and Red Tooth Genealogist. I think we'll go with the Red Tooth. Just because it gives me a roll token and is a creature. Wow, another Polluted Bonds. How do you like that? Break the Spell, Frostbridge Guard, Snare Master Sprite, Shadow the Oath, Stingblade Assassin, Witch's Mark. You may discard a card if you do draw 2 cards. Create a Wicked roll token attached up to 1 target creature you control. Okay. Curse of the Werefox. Create a monster roll token attached to target creature you control. When you do, that creature fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Okay, that's pretty good. Another Genealogist and a Crystal Grotto. We can go Frostbridge Guard, Red Tooth, or Curse of the Werefox. How many creatures do we have to? It's only 5 creatures. We need more creatures. I need to stop taking spells. I'm taking too many spells. Let's see. What do we have in the 2s? We have Hopeful Vigil. And that's it. The 3s, we have Hollow Scavenger, Red Tooth, and Hilda's. Yeah, we'll take the 2-drop. Garruk's Uprising. When Garruk's Uprising enters the battlefield, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Creatures you control have trample. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield you control, draw a card. Okay, that's pretty cool. Troyan, Slumbering Keepguard, Twin Veil Guide, Spell Stutter, Whisper, Merry Bards, Redcap, Hamlet Glutton. That's a big boy. Bargain. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it's bargained. Okay, so this can come down on turn 5. Trample comes into play. You gain 3 life. Sure, let's take it. Big boy. Monstrous Rage. Utopia Sprawl. Green Enchant Forest. As Utopia Sprawl enters the battlefield, choose a color. When Enchanted Forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana. Oh, that's ramp. Savior of the Sleeping. 2/3 Vigilance. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Savior of the Sleeping. That could be useful. Belling Bruiser, Kindled Heroism, Redcap, Leaping Ambush, Troublemaker Ufe. I think we'll take this. Alright, what do we got here? Hatching Plans. 2. Hatching Plans is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Oh, so it's just an enchantment you put out there. But you have to have a way to sacrifice it to get the benefit. Let's see. You know what? We've been doing this entire time, and I have not been monitoring my chat. So I should probably do that. Not like anyone would be in here to begin with. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go back to it. Alright, Johann, the Sorcerer Apprentice. Armory Mice, 3/1 with Celebration gets +0/+2. Spell Stutter, Water Wings, and Leaping Ambush. We'll take the Armory Mice just because we need more creatures right now. Up the Beanstalk, Wicked Visitor, Red, Red, Green, Bestial Bloodline, Ginger Brute. Let's take the Ginger Brute. Frostbridge Guard, Keld, Ariet's Whisper, Merry Bards, Return from the Wilds. We'll take the Prowler. So it looks like we're getting more into white and green at this point. Ice Out, Ventress, Return from the Wilds. We'll take Return from the Wilds. Then we have Vampiric Rites, Rowan's Grim Search, and Gnawing Crescendo. Let's take Rowan's Grim Search. Snare Master versus Red Tooth. We take the Red Tooth. And Twin Veil Guide. Oh, that kind of force fed us some creatures there. Okay, we have Scalding Viper. That's a pretty cool card. That's not really in our colors. Cheeky House Mouse. Very good card. The Princess Takes Flight. Then we have Ground Seal. Not that great for draft. Cooped Up. Aquatic Alchemist. Diminisher Witch. Conceited Witch. Bellwing Bruiser. Bespoke Battle Garb. Bestial Bloodline. I think we already have 2 Bestial Bloodlines, don't we? We have 1 Bestial Bloodline. Prophetic Prism comes into play, draw a card, and it's mana fixing. We're going to go with a cheeky house mouse. Shrouded Shepherd. It has a black adventure. When it enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +2/+2. Okay. Curiosity. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. Or not combat damage, just damage. So that's great for a Tim. Threadbind Click. Destroy target tapped creature. And it's a 3/3 with flying. Totentons. Break the Seal. Hopeful Vigil. Might be taking that. Sleight of Hand. Sweet Tooth Witch. Those 3 red cards. Leaping Ambush and Prophetic Prism. I say let's go with the Hopeful Vigil. Curiosity again. Obira. Ruby. Stockpiling Celebrant. Ice Out. Candy Grapple. Voracious Vermin. Grand Ball Guest. Curse of the Werefox. Return. Prophetic Prism. A lot of Prophetic Prisms this time around. Let's see. I think we'll take this Stockpiling Celebrant. Cheeky House Mouse again, that's good. Archon's Glory, Armory Mice. Let's see. We have the Hollow Scavenger. And Titanic Growth. I think we go with the Cheeky House Mouse out of all of those. Splashy Spellcaster. Savor the Sleeping, that's a great card. Rowan's Grim Search. Curse of the Werefox. Genealogist. Return from the Wilds. Root Rider Fawn, 1/3, Mana Ramper, and Mana Fixer. Yeah, we'll go with Savor the Sleeping. We have Glass Casket. That might be a good take. Exile target creature the opponent controls a mana value 3 or less until Casket leaves the battlefield. And not a whole lot of artifact destruction in this set either. 2, Trample. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. If you do, return Red Tooth Vanguard from your graveyard to your hand. Savor the Sleeping again. Sleight of Hand. Not Dead After All. Sugar Rush. And Beanstalk Worm. Ooh, plant beans. You may play an additional land, and it's Reach. I think we'll take that. Spreading Seas. Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted land is an island. Pretty good card. Unassuming Sage. When Unassuming Sage enters the battlefield, you may pay 2. If you do, create a Sorcerer Roll token attached to it. It's not bad, but I wish you didn't have to pay 2 to activate. Sleight of Hand, Rowan, Mary Bards. How many 2-drops do we have? We have Armory Mice. We have 2 Frostbridge Guards, 2 Hopeful Vigils. Then we have, in 3s, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have a lot of 3-drops. Let's take the 2-drop. Alright, we have Up the Beanstalk, Twinville Guide, Living Lectern, Misleading Moats, Sweet Tooth, Bestial Bloodline, and Toadstool Admirer. We'll take the Bestial Bloodline. Brown Seal, Soul Guide Lantern, red, green, another Bestial Bloodline. What does the Soul Guide Lantern do? Exile a card from graveyard, sacrifice Soul Guide Lantern, exile each opponent's graveyard, draw a card. Guess we'll go 3 of 3 on the Bestial Bloodline. We Break the Seal, Sleight of Hand, Bellowing Bruiser, Unruly Catapult, Leaping Ambush. Obira, Ice Out, Return from the Wilds, and Prophetic Prism. Ground Seal, Archon's Glory, and Titanic Growth. Titanic Growth is a great combat trick, so we'll take that. Red Tooth, Return from the Wilds. We'll take the Red Tooth. And not dead after all. Alright, that is our 3 packs, so we need to choose how we're going to build this deck. Alright, so I think we're going white and green, so let's kick out anything that is not in those colors. Let's see, kick that, kick that, kick that, kick that. Okay, so we need to drop 12 more cards. So how many creatures do we have? We have 20 creatures. So we got 1, 2. Let's ditch that. Mice, cooped up, Frostbridge, Hopeful Vigil, Unassuming Sage, Bestial Bloodline, Season of Growth. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you control scry 1. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. Now, that's going to be like our build around right there. So we're just going to, let's see, targets a creature you control. Yeah. So not targeting other creatures. Okay. So we are playing a bunch of creatures and a bunch of stuff that targets our own creatures. That's what we're going for. So let's see here. Let's ditch the Tempest Heart and ditch those two. What does that put us at? 17. All right, 17 creatures plus the 2 Hopeful Vigils. That actually has us at 19 creatures. So we'll keep the 2 Cheeky House Mouse, keep the Ginger Brute. Leaping Ambush stays in Armory. Cooped Up. I really want it's removal. It kind of has to stay. Hopeful Vigil, Unassuming Sage, Bestial Bloodline. I want to keep the Bestial Bloodlines. Titanic Growth, Season, Savior of the Sleeping, Stockman Celebrant, Hollow Scavenger, Red Tooth, Return from the Wilds. We could probably ditch the Return from the Wilds. At least 2 of them. I don't think I need 3 of them. It's got flying though, so it could potentially become relevant. So we got 6 more cards we need to drop. So what are we looking at? We're looking at 17, 12. So we need to drop 4 more spells at the very least. So I really like Leaping Ambush, Cooped Up, Unassuming Sage, Bestial Bloodline. Let's go down to 2 Bestial Bloodlines. I don't think we need 3 of a single card in a 40-card deck. Let's see. Return from the Wilds, Hilda's Crown of Winter. Gosh, that's hard to drop. Tell you what, let's drop. Let's see here. There's 17. What would we drop for this? Hey, let's go to 1 Leaping Ambush. We'll go to... No, I kind of want to keep the Red Tooth. Red Tooth is pretty important for this deck. Let's see. Let's ditch the last Return from the Wilds. Get rid of 3 more cards. How many lands are we running here? 17? 17's fine. Honestly, I'll probably drop 1. We'll drop 1 forest. Keep the rest. Alright, so let's drop 2 more cards. So let's drop... What's our curve looking like? We have a pretty decent curve in 1, 2, into 3. So let's drop... Gosh, this is difficult. It's pretty hard. Let's see. We got Frostbridge Guard. We have Savior the Sleeping. Stockman Celebrant. Also, I say ditch the Stockpile Celebrant. And then drop 16 and 9. You drop one more spell. I'm feeling dropping cooped up, but I know that's not the right choice. Drop one red tooth genealogist. Let's take a look at this. Hope I'm making the right choices here. So, what this leaves us with is a whole lot of creatures and spells to pump the creatures. It'll probably work. Let's find out. Let's go find out. That's enough screwing around with the deck. Let's actually go play some games. Thinking about it too much. Let's just get in there. Bankrupt Might, 59. Alright. Okay, so we got Plains Forest, a Hopeful Vigil, Unassuming Sage, Savior, and Leaping Ambush. Okay, we'll keep it. It's a pretty decent low curve. Live with a hello. Right. White into green, into Hopeful Vigil. Looks like he's thinking about something. White black. Okay. Ooh, Soul Cauldron. That could be interesting. Play Savior. Attack for 2. Well, next turn, we will be able to play the Unassuming Sage and put a roll token on. Or alternatively, we can hold mana open and have some combat tricks, which is also good. All depends on what a friend over there wants to play. Oh wow! You sacrificed Agatha's Soul Cauldron to bargain Rowan's Grim Search. I don't think I would have done that. Not at all. It's just too good of a card, but I don't know. I don't know what he has in his hand, so I can't really say. What'd you throw in the yard? Scream Puff and Armory Mice. Interesting. Alright, land. Unassuming Sage. We'll auto pay. Oh, it puts it on herself? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I was kind of hoping that I would choose to put it on something else, but that's okay. What do you have for me? The Minstrosity. That's a pretty cool card. It's just a monster made out of various mints. And when it dies, it just lays there on the ground as a food. So, flavor win. It's animated food. Oh yeah, I don't have anything in my graveyard for them to exile, so... Let's see. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and go here. Make it so that can't be blocked this turn. Do you have a reaction to that? Maybe a way to give it protection from... Oh! It's casting Archon's Glory. Alright. So, +2/+2, flying and lifelink until end of turn. That's fine. So, in that case, what we're going to do is, because its power is so high, it can't be blocked this turn. So we're going to go next. Going to attack. It's going to get past. And we're going to cast Titanic Growth. Make it big. Beat in. Then we will cast the adventure side, or the normal side of Cheeky House Mouse. So this guy is actually playing like the white-black bargain thing. So he's actually playing into the mechanics that the game has laid out for us. So that's kind of cool. Neva. 2/2 Menace. When Neva stalked by nightmares enters the battlefield, return target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Neva. No blocks. Land. Next. All attack. Spread that to the bottom. Do you even bother blocking? Alright. Game over. So we're kind of just... Sorry, throat. So we're kind of just playing a variation of like White Weenie. Alright, let's play again. That was a fun first game. I never play enough draft or sealed or any limited to get myself out of like bronze. It's just not my... It's not my game. I prefer constructed. But every now and then, I can be roped into it. Alright, 4 lands, which is entirely too much. But I do have plant beans, so I think I might keep it. We'll play the forest first. Use the gingerbread. Okay, this guy might be a little bit faster. Alright, let's go plains. Play the adventure on Beanstalk Worm. Play this land. And play Mr. Mouse. That wasn't too bad. Armor nice. Alright, so this is a celebration deck. Don't feel like attacking. I'll block that. Easily. Okay. Land. Hopeful Vigil. Armory Mice. The Skewer Slinger, 1/3 reach, becomes blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, deals 1 damage to that creature. Okay. Alright, play land. Next, attack. Mhm. Oh, it gets to deal that damage ahead of time. Ooh. Oh, you're a bad man. I did not read that right at all. I'm dumb. Yeah. Yeah, that was my bad. Oh, he's all cooped up. Well, can't do anything about it. Oh, making bigger. Let's go Hopeful Vigil. Make another guy. Play another mouse. Since I can't attack with my beanstalk worm, the jackass. Edgewall pack. Is that a rat driving a dog? Because that's hilarious. Yeah, let's shove both of those to the bottom. I land. And activate again. That can go to the bottom. And that can stay on the top. No attacks. Just don't have a good attack right now. Raid bombardment. Oh, that's mean. Yep. Block there. Four, 2. 3 with Menace. And that silly little dwarf has really messed me up this game. I think that is actually what cost me this game. Alright. Block there. What can you do? You have one card left and a lot of mana open. It's a cute little fairy. I like my ant though. Throws a moss-covered rock onto one of my creatures. Such disrespect. Oh, come on. Let's do something. Oh, wow. It does it to both creatures. Interesting. Aha! Yeah, I think that's gonna be game. Because I'll probably draw a land off the top. Because why not? Oh look, it's an unassuming sage. He's so unassuming. Okay. Yep. Oh he's the ginger brute. Watch out. He's gingering. No attacks. End turn. Yeah. Go to blocks. Both block there. Yep, that'll do it. Good game. That's a pretty decent deck. Not bad. He'll probably go far. Hilda is an exacting and dispassionate woman who could bury Eldraine in snow and ice with her crown of weather manipulation. But she mostly just wants to be left alone in her self-imposed fortress. Let it go. Alright, 4 lands. Creature, creature, creature. Keep it. That is a lot of forests. Too many forests. Oh, we got a fairy player. Look at that pretty boy. He's a good boy. So we see Wicked Visitor, and we can assume that they're going to be playing a lot of enchantments. Oh, and there's an enchantment. Well, now we can't block that. Nope. Let's go and play that. Say next. Attack. And we play the Frost Bridge Guard. We drawn a lot of cards. Got too many lands in my hand. Way too many lands in my hand. Oh, Curiosity. Kill it. Probably has removal for one of my guys. Yeah. Ugh. Yep. This game's over. You can't do a whole lot when you only draw lands. We got that 1,000 gold. Let's actually go back to the main screen real quick. Oh. It's... So, that's the only reward you get is that extra 1,000 gold. Okay. That's better than nothing. Yeah, let's hop back into it. I was kind of hoping it would be like one of those, like, progressive quest systems, like, first do the 3 wins and then move on to something else. And then move on to something else. Instead, it's just the 3. Let's see. We'll keep. Oh, sleight of hand. Once upon a time, that was a really good card. Let's go Gingerbread. Bam. Get him. It's the Barrow Naughty. Alright. Let's go for the Crystal Grotto. Scry one. Keep that right there. And then we will... Let's see. What are we going to do? What to do? What to do? I think we'll do with the Cobalt Vigil. No attacks. So it looks like we might have our first actual fairies opponent. This is the kind of card that wants other fairies to be in play. So we're just waiting for another fairy to hit the table. Oh, he didn't do anything. Alright, let's go land. And we will go... We're gonna go Bestial Bloodline. And we'll go Cheeky. Squeak by. And we attack. See what you do. They just take it. Sweet. That's what you like to see. Aw, man. That's fine. We can attack next turn anyways. If we even want to. Let's see. Let's go here. We'll go... Savior the Sleeping. And we will go Cheeky House Mouse. No attacks. You know, now that I think about it, I probably should have opened with an attack, because he would not have been able to kill my knight anyways. And that could have bluffed them into thinking that I had a combat trick for them. Is that a cursed roll? Yeah, it is. Let's see. Alright, let's go and play the land. And let's go ahead and play this in the graveyard. Oh, that's dumb. I thought I could play it from the graveyard instead of just adding it to my hand. That's big dumb. No attacks. I'm so bad at this game. read your cards, James. Yep. Mm-hmm. Play that. And make a food token. Maybe they'll neglect that has a has reach. Okay, now we're talking. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and cast Bestial Bloodline on that. Swing. Mm-hmm. Where are the other ones blocking? You want to block that? Alright, we'll start by casting this. Ooh. Okay. Then, in that case, we'll sacrifice that. That give it +1. Go like that. got a 3/4 now. Very nice. Play the Ginger Brute. Activate its ability. And go next. Attack, attack. Ooh. Alright, end the turn. Place Compulsion. Interesting. He's gonna start cycling through his cards. He's got enough mana to do it. Resolve. Pretty good card. Just start pitching a whole bunch of crap you don't need. Alright, my turn. Ooh, big boy. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. Not enough to do both. Alright. Alright. Hamlet Glutton is gonna come in and eat my food. Oh, never mind, he got iced. They say no thank you. It's a stab wound. Play the Unassuming Sage. And auto pay. Bink. And no attacks. So that Barrow Naughty's 3 toughness is really messing with me. Into the Fey Court. Draw 3 cards, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature attack when flying, and this creature can bonk only creature flying. Pretty good. Really good. Yeah, they've drawn a total of 5 additional cards this game. Pretty solid. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and play. That would consume my entire turn. That's just stupid. Yes. That can stay right there. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do both. Oh, just draw more cards. Got a lot of card draw in that deck. Say what? Wow, that's amazing. attack with that sitting there. So that's a main. Oh, that was good. They've pretty much just been sitting in place this entire game. I'm still at 19. And they must have some pretty good cards in hand because they have not been activating Compulsion. Yeah, we'll mark that. But they also must feel pretty confident to attack with the ingenious prodigy like that. Yeah, that's why. They got the Scream Puff. Right. It's gonna take all my mana to do. No attacks. Spreading seas, huh? Why'd you put that in your deck? Do you have some kind of synergy with that I haven't seen? It's like you win at this point, bud. Go ahead and play it. Resolve. Oh, he wants to ice out. Alright, that's fine. It's not like there's anything to be afraid of. Alright, that's game. I know I'm out at this point. Alright, let's claim it. 100 gems and 1 pack. That is probably one of the worst drafts I've done in a very long time. Which is saying a lot because I don't draft often. Nature's Will. The hell's that? Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, tap all lands that player controls and untap all lands you control. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's so dumb. Why would they ever print something like that? That's just begging to be played in blue. Anyways, let's see. So we do have a draft token to use. So I say we go into a premier draft and actually play. Because quick draft is kind of bootsy. Kind of bad. So let's see here. Let's go to events, limited, quick draft, premier. Premier is best of one, right? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. All right. Yep. Let's use our draft token. hop on in. Yeah, we just had like an exceptionally bad draft. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Just waiting on those last two guys. Let's go. All right, Mr. Filled Seat, let's fucking do it. Yes, let's go. All right, little guy. I'm just waiting on you. Mr. Guy at the bottom. Hey, there we go. Let's play some games. All right, what do we have here? So we have Charming Scoundrel, Frolicking Familiar, Carousel Sword, Sewer Witch, Garrick's Uprising, Break the Spell, Merfolk Coralsmith, Rat Out, Belling Bruiser, Ratcatcher Trainee, Skewer, Beanstalker, Hamlet Glutton, and Spider Food. We got Frolicking Familiar or Charming Scoundrel. I think we're going to take Charming Scoundrel. Alright, we got Splashy Spellcaster, Stab Wound, Taken by Nightmares, Collector's Vault, Break the Seal, Living Lectern, Conceited Witch, Stingblade Assassin, Torch the Tower, Bargain. 2 damage, target creature planeswalker spell was Bargain, instead of 3, and scry 1. And it exiles, which is Mark. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. First is Werefox, that could be good. Yeah, first is Werefox. Dutiful Griffin. Okay. Ego Drain. Dragon Mantle. Break the Spell. Freeze in Place. Harried Spear Guard. Brave the Wilds. Curse the Werefox. Territorial Witchstalker. You know, let's go for that whole 4 power matters thing. When you cast a spell, you may pay 1 if you do. Deals 1 damage. Okay. Aria's Tempting Apple. Twin Veil. Got Grand Ball Guest. Bestial Bloodline. Ferocious Werefox. We'll take another Ferocious Werefox. Tangible Virtue, that's for tokens. Moment of Valor. Another Ferocious Werefox. We have Sky Beast Tracker and Spider Food. Let's go with Sky Beast Tracker. Hatching Plans, Collector's Vault, Return Triumphant. Skewer Slinger, Red Tooth Genealogist, yeah. We got Fairy Dream Thief, Ice Out, Mocking Sprite, Barrow Naughty, Monstrosity, Edgewall Pack, Flick a Coin, and Red Tooth Genealogist. I want 2 Red Tooth Genealogists instead of that one wolf. I like the application of free +1/+1s with upside. It's kind of like the whole old like play a creature, give a +1/+1 counter, except it's like give a counter plus an extra ability. So it's kind of a nice little twist on that old mechanic. Gabriel Steele is playing Fallout 4. That was a Steam announcement. Well, come on, fucker. Let's go. Shit. Thank you. Aggravated Assault. Untap all creatures you control. If it's a main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. Aggravated Sorcery. Knight of Sweet's Revenge. Witch's Mark. Curse of the Werefox. Give something a monster. Yeah, monster and fight. Garrick's Uprising. Break the Spell. Skewer Slinger. Beanstalk Worm. Spider Food, Beanstalk Worm. I'm taking my nightmares. Collector's Vault. Return for the Wilds. Verdant Outrider. That one. I need to fix our audio. Alright, test 1, 2. Alright, cool. Looks like we're back. Brave the Wilds. Or Curse of a Fox. Yeah, we're gonna take Curse. And we have Bestial Bloodline. We'll take that. This is looking like a mono green deck. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Still green. Shit. Alright, there's a red card. We'll take it. Alright, we have a Hilda, Cursed Courtier, Curiosity, Dream Despoilers, Royal Treatment, Abir's Attendance, Snare Master Sprite, Hopeless Nightmare, Grabby Giant, he's a good boy, Witch's Mark, and Territorial Stalker. We'll take the Grabby Giant for a pick. We have Pollen Shield Hair, As Foretold, Gingerbread Hunter. Hey, it's a tough cookie. What else we got? We got Frantic Firebolt, X damage plus 2 number of cards of graveyard that are instant sorcery cards or have an adventure. Let's take the combat trick. Let's see. Ooh, Hearth Elemental. That could be decent. Costs X less to cast, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard that are instants or sorcerers. Okay, I gotcha. Let's see. Gnawing Crescendo. Guest. Calming with Nature. This is a bit more tough of a pick, but we'll go with the Gnawing Crescendo. Alchemist Folly, Griffin Airy, Tome Seeker, Picnic Ruiner. That might be the pick. Yeah, we'll take the Picnic Ruiner. Alright, let's see. A whole bunch of white and blue. Edgewall Pack or Red Tooth? Take the Edgewall Pack. It's the mating call of the good boy. It's getting a little late. Let's see. Ooh, Raid Bombardment. That's pretty decent. Tough Cookie, Charade, Charming Clothier, Titanic Growth. We don't have... It's kind of like a 4 or greater kind of deck, so we're going to go with the Titanic Growth. We're still in pack 2 at the moment, though. Oh, there Alright, Season of Growth. Plunge into Winter. Unassuming Sage. Balloonist Gatekeeper. Yeah, Gnawing Crescendo. Sky Beast Tracker. And Territorial Witch Stalker. Beginning of combat of your turn, if you control a creature's power 4 or greater. What's up? Yep. Nightly Valor, Solitary Sanctuary, Ruby. Ruby. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Yeah, we're gonna go with Ruby. Alright, Cursed Courtier, Curiosity. Ooh, Royal Treatment. You like that? Yeah, we'll go with the Royal Treatment. Bink. Yeah, I think we're fully into the number 4 matters now. Yeah, give me the tough cookie. Ground Seal, Commune with Nature. Take that. Take the combat trick. Take the combat trick. Take that. Alright. Ooh, the Huntsman's Redemption. That might be a snap pick right there. We also have Utopia Sprawl, Imidane's Recruiter. We have Grabby Giant, Curse of the Fox. Yep, we're taking the Garrick one. Alright, Leyline of Abundance. If you tap a creature for mana, it add an additional. Restless Vinestock, though. That could be good. There's Tempting Apple. Edgewall Pack. Gnawing Crescendo. I'm tempted to hate draft this. Take it. Stone Splitter Bolt. X damage, or X times 2 damage. Also have a Minecart Daredevil. It's a 4/2 that comes with a combat trick, so I think we're gonna take that. Omniscience. We have Ashiok's Reaper, Gingerbread Hunter. We have Witch's Mark, Whipping Ambush, Troublemaker Ufe, and Evolving Wilds. I think we take this. A little bit of draw and a roll is pretty good. Food Fight. Artifacts you control have 2. Sacrifice deals damage to target equal to 1 plus the number of permanents named food. Equal to 1 plus the number of permanents named food fight you control. Oh, okay, so that's how it works. I mean, that's another ruby, though. Yeah, we'll take another ruby. Compulsion. Corvald and the Noble Thief. Treasure token, treasure token. Exile the top 3 cards of your library of target opponent's library. You may play those cards this turn. That could be useful. Or you take a 3rd ruby. Jesus. Let's see. What else we got? Frantic Firebolt. Harried Spearguard. Hamlet Glutton. Think about the Hamlet Glutton. Impact Tremors. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield you control, deals 1 damage to each opponent. Let's see. Yeah, Redcap Thief. There's a battlefield, create a treasure token. Beanstalk Worm. Take that. Parallel Lives. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens under control, it creates twice that many tokens. Brave the Wilds. Leaping Ambush. Root Rider Fawn. It's mana. Take it. High Wielder. It's a Casket. Curse of the Werefox. Ferocious Werefox. Yeah, take the Ferocious Werefox. Edgewall Pack, Gnawing Crescendo, or Sky Beast Tracker. Let's go with Edgewall Pack. It's a rough one. Let's take that. Take that. Take that. Waiting for the last card to come to me. Anytime now. Oh, we have 2 more packs coming to us. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, that last pack was that person's final pick. All right, so we ditched the white. So we need to drop 14 cards. How many creatures do we have right now? 23 and 14 with 17 lands. This is a more aggressive build. So we're going to drop 1 mountain, go to 16 lands. Now, we need to drop that. Keep the real treatment. Go down to 2 Leaping Ambush. Charming Scoundrel, Grand Ball Guest. Is +1/+1 and trample as long as 2 or more non-land permanents into the bottom. Okay, so it becomes a 3/3 trample. Okay. Picnic Ruiner, Witch's End. Bestial Bloodline. Root Rider Fawn. Territorial Wildstock. Witch Stalker. It has Defender. It's gotta go. Titanic Growth. Tough Cookie. Ruby, that can stay. Non-Crescendo. Minecart Daredevil. Dish of Spider Food. Burden Outrider can stay. Grabby Giant can stay. I like the Ferocious Werefox. Ditch that. Doesn't really fit. Alright. Keep those. We're looking at 20 and 11. So we need to drop 7 more cards. You know what we could do? Is we can go down to like a bare minimum of combat tricks and just run a ton of creatures. You need to drop 5 more cards. That's when this redemption really needs to stay. Let's go down to 1 on those, 1 on those, and 1 on those. Okay, that's 17 and 7. I think that's doable. Yeah. Let's run it and see what happens. Can this even be run in this deck? I think so, because I do have some, what is it? Some treasure token generators, don't I? Let's see. Yeah, that's color fixing right there. Let's see, do we have any other? Yeah, that creates a treasure token. Can only use it once though. Yep, we'll keep it in just as a land, and if we get an opportunity to animate it like once, then fantastic. Otherwise, screw it. All right, let's play. I need to go get my other drink. Ooh, okay. This doesn't look too bad. So we have both of our colors. You have stuff we can play. Yeah, let's keep it. I'll hit it with a hello. Let's go forest first. Wait, island for a sleep cursed fairy. Go here. We'll go into Ruby. And we will attack. For 1. So they're playing blue-green. Alright, let's see here. So we did not get an additional land, but we do have this. Uh-oh. Alright. So he wants to try and eliminate my ability to play the game. Decline. So let's see here. Let's go. The ferocious werefox. Attack for 4. Howling Galefang. Interesting. Yep, come on in, chat. Alright, we submit 1. And we attack. Do you wish to block? It looks like he does not. Bam! Take 10. Ridiculous. Alright, he's got a 4-2. This looks like this guy is doing the 4+ power game plan as well. Ow, ow. Yeah, okay, let's play Ruby. Next. Well, that was stupid. I wasn't trying to attack with both of them. Yep. That's game. Next. So that's the part where paper is a bit superior. You can make slow decisions and not just smash a button and throw the game. Ruby is a tough, street-smart girl who lives on the outskirts of the dangerous wilds. But when her brother is kidnapped and ensorcelled, she has no choice but to take on the red mantle of his rescuer. That's kind of nice. The kindly Lord Telian, ruler and progenitor of the race of the Fae, unleashed a terrible sleeping curse upon Eldraine to defeat the Phyrexians. Even their daughter Obira is fast asleep, but just as deadly, and just as kind. So, not kind. Yavovian. Alright. So, we have 2 mountains, and nothing to play. So we mulligan that, and we mulligan that, and we mulligan that. Alright, now we got something we can play. Keep it. Alright, send that land back, and send that back, and send that, no, that back. And no, actually keep that, send that back. Alright, cool. Now we can play the game. On 4 cards. Ugh. I swear, sometimes this game just wants you to fucking be punished for no reason. Well, let's just make this guy fucking suffer. Mm-hmm. guess. Why did you alright, that's fine. It tapped itself because I didn't have green open. Because I'm dumb. Does it land? It does. Nice. Do we get to attack? Create a treasure token. Okay. Cool. We get to attack. I am so naked right now. I have nothing. They can see the one card in my hand. I've got one card on the board. If they can handle that one card on the board, this game is over. It looks like he wants to try and sacrifice that treasure token. Or food token, I mean. Oh, that's the problem. He doesn't have any land. Okay. Yeah, he's sacrificing to get some health back. Rightfully so, too. Wow. That sucks, dick. Alright. Merry Bards. And here I am with all of my nothing. Except lands. I got plenty of lands. I can play whatever I want to. I just have to draw into what I want. This is a real shitty situation we're in. Yep. That's what I thought. I'm honestly surprised they're not being more aggressive. Or maybe they're afraid I'll come in with like another ruby or something and just blow them out. Anytime now. You have superior numbers on the table. You have far superior numbers in your hand. You really should not be taking this long to make your decisions. I mean, you have this. The only advantage I have is I have a large creature and more health than you. So, anytime now. Please tell me they didn't time out. Oh my god. Yeah, come on in. What are you gonna do though? So you have all those cards in your hand. You've got to have something you can do in there. Unless your entire hand is full of like double red spells. Alright, take my turn. Do you have a removal spell? All right. I see. He just didn't have anything that was useful for me. Oh wow, that really sucks. That really sucks. Wow. All right. Shit. Can't fight back against something like that. All right, let's play again. This is going to be a 0-3 drop. Click a phase and you can't control the cards you draw, but you can control how you react to them. Stay cool and have fun. I think they can detect that I'm getting a little ragey cagey. It's all good. I really don't care. This is just limited, and limited really doesn't matter. I'm pretty much just doing this to get free cards for my draft token. You really can't control a whole lot in limited, because like there's never enough removal. There's never enough protection spells for your cards. You pretty much just have to hope that you get the nuts in your draft pools. And if you don't, you just lose. It's just what it is. That's why I prefer constructed, because constructed you can actually build a real deck to take in and play against other players, and you actually like build around a strategy. Oh no, it's Lord Shreddington. But that also tells us why it also tells us why the queue is so much longer for this format as well. There's a lot fewer people playing it. Warehouse Tabby. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, create a rat. Okay. Let's see. Make a treasure token. Very naughty. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if they take the bait. They do. All right. Big mode. Get the fuck out of here. That was kind of funny. Tangled colony. Good thing that shit can't block. Let's see. Not impact tremors. In rats. That's crazy. That is so good. Oh my god. So we need to make sure we do not block that tangled colony ever. Alright, let's see here. We'll go here. Big Ruby. Oh, you can get. Oh, I need to read cards. Why don't I read the fucking cards? Because they're irrelevant. That's why I never read the cards, because they're never relevant to standard. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Fucking death touch cat bullshit. I'm just over here trying to turn cards sideways. Yeah. Let's see here. We're still on garbage. So we're just pretty much playing one card a turn at this point. Alright. He's trying to swarm me at this point. Which is probably the right call, honestly. Watch him play a fucking, like, Song of Totentons or some shit. Oh no, I can't block. Looks like I lose. Because I do. Because all my shit costs 4. What's that even do? What's that even do? Oh, it's a 4/4 with haste. How fantastic. So silly. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede at this point. Yeah. Because he's going to play his Bellower and it has haste and it's going to be an additional creature that I can't block, so there's no shot. No shot whatsoever. Alright, claim it. That's some garbage ass performance. I really need to actually read the fucking cards when I'm playing this game. At least in limited. Oh, Archivist, that's pretty cool. Leyline of the Void. Like I would ever play that. I think I only ever played it in Standard when it was originally printed because it was actually good at the time. Because there's a lot of graveyard shenanigans. Not nearly as much as today. I mean, today is like graveyard shenanigans are uber prevalent. Let's see. Yeah, I think I am done for the night. So we are going to call it a night right there. That was an absolutely abysmal showing for Wilds of Eldraine. Have a good night, everyone.